Come on. No, you're wanting to mess with that German Shepherd. I already know what's up. I stay in the hood. I didn't get a message to anybody and let them know I was live, so. Hey, Kelly. How's it going? Oh, shit. Hey, Kelly, I'll do that today, okay? I'm not even lying. I just woke up and stuff. But I'll do that here once I get back. I promise. There's country girl. Yeah, first when you sent me, Kelly, when you sent me that picture of Donnie and Shelby Shell, I was like, oh shit, she got proof of Don Wells. I thought it was Don Wells. At first I was like, wait, that doesn't look like Don Wells. I can't pull up my, let me see, I don't think I can pull up my, oh, thank you for that. Kelly, I could see the notification and read what you sent me, but I can't pull it up right now because that device doesn't have, I don't have Facebook Messenger on my new phone. It's on my old device that doesn't have service, so I'm not in Wi-Fi right now. But I see something about that food pantry. If that's what you wanted me to see, if you send something after that, I'll have to. It probably won't come through until I get home. But I think that's the same area, Gleaners. I think that's. I used to volunteer there 10 years ago, but pretty sure that's the same place that what's his name? The guy from Survivor, Rupert. He operates out of and is teamed up with. Hey, Kitty Man. It is a good day for walking. It's not too hot. I could totally see Don Wells doing those stupid wrestling promos and shit. I could see him being a wrestler, like one of the Z-list wrestlers or whatever. I don't know what they're called. I could see him dressing up in. Oh. Ready? wasn't able to send anybody a message to let him know I was live. So. I don't know where I'm going to put the other drink because I have changed. I guess I'm going to have to be really careful. Oh, great. Yeah, that's top heavy. Kind of like, never mind. Caitlin wants these. Can't have the little bag. Has to be the freaking full size. Which actually, maybe they don't even have little bags now. They did for a short time. So I guess it doesn't matter. And this album is a collection of 8 original holiday songs destined to become seasonal classics, and the first song is very own label. Let's see. And Cozy Records. It's available for pre-order now. Not very good, free. Hello, and 2 drinks. God, $6.29 for chips. Okay. Thank you. Here we go. Uh-oh, hold on. Come on now. Trying to think how I could stand this up somewhere. Maybe I could have put it underneath. Let's try to get to flat surface. This is going to be difficult. We'll have to fix this. Have to hold this drink at the same time, so this is not very easy. Here, let's cross. Let's get it out of the way to a safe place where we can move things around here. Because this is gonna be a nightmare trying to. The ice. So the icing. Get some dots. Like dots, as in those dots pretzels. Those things are good, actually. Dang, I didn't even think of that. They do have those there, I think. Yeah, I like those pretzels because they're different kind of like texture or something. Different kind of breading. It's more like regular. Let's see here. Let me try to figure out a way to get this. Maybe I could put this straw, take the straw out. Maybe I can put it underneath. Oh, no, that's not gonna work. Whoa! That was almost really bad. That was almost really bad. Okay, let's do something here. Let's move around this chain to this middle compartment. Here, we're gonna have to move the phone because that's gonna be loud for you guys. So who is this somebody, Fred was telling me something about somebody passed away or something that Matthew Silly AF was talking about. I don't know who it was. A Jenny or something? Jenny. Hope to God it's not Jenny from the block, is it? Please don't tell me it's Jenny from the block. I just now thought of that. Who passed away? Is Jenny in here? Rhonda, is it Jenny from the block? Nope, just a little pup. It's a pup. It's cute. Dog stroller. Thank you. Have a good day. Oh, cute lady. Matthew's mom passed. Okay. Wow. His mom passed. Oh, look who it is. It's Tennessee girl. I'm trying to steer this. You're so freaking cute. I know, right? It's crazy. I can't believe how you're rising. Are you tan 24 or like 365 days a year? No, I'm actually pretty white, see. That's just from outside. Where are you going, to a gas station? Yeah. No. All right, see ya. Jenny Jen, she was a subscriber out there. She wasn't his bio mom, but he called her mom. Oh. Wow. I don't know if I've heard of her. Come on, Bandit. I'll let you out for a little bit. I just don't want to make this too. It's going to be heavy on this one side and easier to tip. So Colleen. Did she use? I mean, I've seen somebody that's gone by Colleen. But just in passing, really, I don't know. Fall Festival. Hope Point Baptist Church, 1703 Miller Avenue. We're at about 600 block of Miller. No, that's not true. That's not true. These roads are so weird. You have to, like, my road looks like it's sitting on Miller Street, but it's not. She wasn't an elderly lady? What's this sign supposed to mean up here? Oh, Kurt Johnson. Small sign. Prime. Maybe you'll be some surprises today. For Shelbyville Central School Board, Kurt Johnson. Come on, child. Come on, child. Come on. Hey, Live Thankful. All right, let's. Hey, Heather. Haven't seen you for a little bit. Okay, we're back. We're back at his house. All right, let's. Oh, it smells good back here. Bandit's next on live. Next for his medicine. His monthly. All right. Show everybody how you do it. We'll put you on camera, but we have one more cat medicine. So all right. I'm live right now. Oh, you didn't? I didn't have any way to send anybody a notification. Or, I mean, because I was. Huh? Oh, is Lip Walk live? Yeah. Cooking? Oh, cool. Oh, don't look at that flower on the ground. All right. Show them how it's done. Making sure this is the right one. boys. Good boy. Good boy.
This one's the cat.
Next is the cat. All right, we'll have to. I'll turn it back on when you get to. Hey, Victoria.
I thought maybe you had done them already.
No, I don't. No, because I don't want them to get a double dose.
Yeah, that's why I was scared to do it because I thought maybe you had done it, but
You're the one that's handling that, so and keeping track.
It was supposed to be at the beginning of the month, but I forgot.
It is the beginning of the month. I mean, it's. So you're trying to find the cat now?
Yeah, he's laying on my pizza box in my room, so I do not want to.
Where is he?
Down here. While you're showing them?
I was going to, but. Hi, Boo-Boos. Oh, Boo-Boo, come on.
Yeah. He doesn't like this. He hates it. There you go. I think you just touched his nose. Smell your hands.
Ew, I did, but that's okay. I'll rub it in.
He does not like it. Good. Yeah, Athena's itching really bad. I don't know if she has like allergies or something, but.
Has Athena been out lately?
Yeah, I was actually out there for like 30 minutes with her.
Just a second ago? Okay.
Like an hour or a half ago.
Okay, Did she go number 1 and 2?
Yes, I've been walking around like this.
Oh.
I honestly don't care.
They don't have little bags anymore anyway, so. Ew, Caitlin, dump this out.
That's not mine.
Oh, it wasn't?
No.
Oh.
I used a plate.
Okay.
It must have been.
Maybe Fred was saving it just in case, but.
I think I have to go out again. No.
Or here, I could have gave this to Dina probably. Athena, I'll just give it to Athena. Is that okay? Or
yeah, I let Athena eat the rest of mine last night, so that's not mine.
Come on, Athena. Oh, she's hooked up to the.
I know.
Why?
Because she's going outside.
Oh.
Bandit jelly.
Peanut butter jelly. They say that Bandit's more spoiled than Athena. Bandit gets more attention than Athena, which is, I don't know, would you say that's true or the opposite? Do you think Bandit gets more attention than Athena?
Well, before Fred was here, yeah.
Before Fred was here?
I used to, like, I don't know, I've been too lazy. It's not like she was getting mistreated or anything.
No, but there's people online that would be like, why don't you take Athena for walks with you?
First of all, I don't want to be sitting outside the store in 80-degree weather with the dog. That's one reason.
Yeah.
The second reason she pulls,
yeah.
She tackles me to the ground and I can't, so.
Yeah, she has some training still to, she's spoiled. That's the problem. She is spoiled. But she's a sweetie. She gets tons and tons of attention. So people are just.
She still got attention before Fred was here.
Oh yeah, I mean.
Still a lot more than any other dog would. Usually.
Yep. Gosh, why don't people go freaking get on Jody Sue about her dog that she leaves outside 24 hours a day on a chain? Like, There's people that have outside dogs.
Dog.
Yeah, there's people that have outside dogs, like, and nobody says anything about. Yeah. Athena and Fred have bonded probably more than Bandit and Fred, I guess. I don't know, because
What about them bonding?
maybe that he's bonded more to Athena, maybe more.
Than me?
No, than Bandit.
Bandit doesn't care, bro. I don't think he even cares about Fred.
He doesn't care who holds him. Well, he doesn't like little kids, though. He is.
Athena will bond with anybody. It's not even just Fred. If you bring anybody here and they stay for a couple days, she will be all over them. It's not Fred.
Oh, so Fred shouldn't feel special?
No, I'm just being honest. She does it with Mama, Maddie, what's that one girl name that came over here once? Yeah, she did it with everybody.
Sharing is caring.
I don't know why. She likes everybody. Hey, come on.
No, I don't know about liking everybody.
Everybody that knows us, yes.
I think she likes men a lot for some reason. Or, well, I don't know. It's only Bandit's the only one I can think of that just seems to have a weird. Yes, I'm talking about you. Has a weird thing, like he doesn't like kids. He's terrified of kids. Mainly because they just are too. Yeah, and in freaking Jody Sue's dog doesn't have like a. It's like always on a chain. It doesn't have a pen or anything, or I don't know. It is what it is. Like I don't. So long as the animal is getting love and attention and cared for, I don't care. But I'm just saying, there's definitely nothing to worry about here. Our animals are very spoiled. Hey, Kathy, do you feel better today? I need to go edit my last video. I have to edit out a name on my last video here in a second. Hey, Jam. Yeah, I didn't get a chance to send anybody notifications because I was out walking. And yeah, it's different when I'm on my phone. It's hard to explain. Heading home from where? Oh, from like, where'd you go? Surgery? To the hospital? Or does he have to report to jail, or did that already happen, or what's going on? Well, just tell me later anyways. Yeah, you got a notification, but I mean, there's people on Facebook Messenger that who message my regular account, not the getting Ziggy with it, but my regular account, because I'd have to switch over to getting Ziggy with it page to share it to those people connected to that anyways, or those who message me through that. But anybody who messages me on my regular Facebook, and if they tell me they want notifications when I go live, or like an extra notification, basically a Facebook Messenger, because I could just hit click. I could just hit send down the list, to everybody I think that would be interested. So yeah, if you've messaged me on start messaging me on Facebook through Adrian Kathleen, then and you want me to send notifications, and I'll try to remember. But don't get mad at me if I don't send them. Like sometimes that's the only thing. When you get into habits of things like that, people expect it, and then like, and also other people feel left out. But it's just those that are on Facebook Messenger because it's just the easy way. My neighbor's kids scream and it stresses my dogs out. They don't like the kids' noises and running. Oh my gosh. I was watching that. Speaking of neighbor kids and stuff and noises, I was watching this true crime video yesterday about a woman, an older lady, probably in her, I don't know, just older like lady, and lived by herself with her animals. And I think with her cats. And she lived in an apartment or neighborhood or something. And she would call the cops and complain about the neighborhood kids. She felt like they were terrorizing her. And they probably were picking on her and stuff. I could see that happening. But it ended up turning very, very bad because one day the kids were, I guess, supposedly being too loud for her. And it's a community, so there's nobody has any property land that's really theirs, but um she pretty much claimed the grass around her area, her apartment area. And anyways, the kids would sometimes tease her, and she would call the cops. And this one time the mom went over and went to confront her and was pounding on the door like, come out here, I want to talk to you with about the way you're talking to my kids, blah blah blah. And like, I guess pounding on the door, and the woman shot through the door and claimed that she was afraid she was going to break in, and also claimed that she was saying she was going to kill her. But she did end up getting a manslaughter charge, but it's still, they found her guilty, but I don't know, it still hasn't been determined how long. Yay, Candace! I was just thinking of you. I needed to message you probably. So yeah, they shot, and it killed the woman when she shot through the door. What she shot, like, if you're trying to scare somebody, the thing is where she screwed up, where she shot was right at like this. See, there's the handle. She shot like right here. So that's gonna if you're just trying to get somebody to leave you alone and scare them, why wouldn't you shoot down here, at first? Because since she didn't know for a fact if she had a gun or any type of weapon, and she hadn't broke down the door. There was neighbors saying she was shaking the walls when she was knocking on the door, or pounding on the door. But it had been something that was like a neighborhood dispute thing that had been going on for a while, and it ended up turning deadly but she was ridiculous. This one was a Karen for sure. What she was trying to act like she was out in the woods and out like walking when she was probably in the dark in her box. I didn't really watch it, but yeah, I heard Jody Steele was supposedly claiming to be walking through the woods or something, or at a creek. It was pitch black. Fred thinks that she was just in her shed with the lights off, playing pretend. There's a good possibility of that. Yeah, Luminous. I didn't have a chance to send anybody my Facebook Messenger. I was just telling everybody about that. I didn't get the chance to send anybody a notification through Facebook. Why was going? I'm still watching. Yeah, Candace's mom passed away recently, so it's been really hard for her recently. It was something that she knew was coming, but she was really close to her mother. So we might have a surprise that I could open up today in front of you guys. I don't know. There was one of you guys that said you sent me a card or something, and I'm waiting for. Oh no, Candace. When it comes to that with Athena or Bandit or even Boo Boo, oh my gosh. That's what keeps me really not wanting animals, is because I don't, or getting close to anybody really. I don't want to have to deal with losing them. You know what I mean? So that's kind of why I stay to myself. You know, if you don't get close to anybody when they pass, then it won't like break you, you know, because I can't function during, it's just bad. Oh yeah, I can imagine. Can imagine. The first time I ever experienced somebody close passing, like really close passing, was my grandmother, and that just like destroyed me. I can't. But then I would say I was even close to my grandfather, and he passed after her, like a few years after, and it was weird because I thought I would be like devastated and just completely broken because of what I experienced when my grandma passed away. But I think that it was weird. I felt guilty in a way because I felt a relief because I didn't want him to be in pain, and like his muscles and like leg muscles were like twitching by themselves and kicking. His legs were it looked just really uncomfortable, and he tried to tell me he wasn't in pain, but I don't know if he was just saying that. But he wasn't in pain anymore, and plus like he was, you know, could be with my grandmother, and that was kind of like comforting to me, I guess. So yeah, I'm gonna have to make another trip to figure out what's gonna be for dinner. Let's go sit down for a little bit. What time is it? 3? I would think my mail would have run, but maybe I'm not. Tacos? Gosh, beef is expensive these days. How much Do you butcher your own cows though? That's probably how you can afford it. I think you do butcher your own cows, don't you? With all those kids you have, like, gosh, how many pounds do you have to make to? How many pounds of beef do you have to make jam for that? And why can't it? Why won't it let me click your comment? Okay. For all those kids, well, how much do you have to make? 5 pounds or what? Is that even enough? 10 pounds? Gosh, that would be freaking $60 here in beef. Beef is what's for dinner. If okay, hold on, let me message. Oh, country girl, I just got your payment for the reading. Thank you. Let me lock my freaking Venmo card before freaking something comes out that I don't want to. Okay. Let me find Rhonda. Oh, actually, I can pull it up here. So 1 second. Well, I was trying to pull back. Hold on. Trying to pull up. Switch over to my computer here. Okay. Then let me pull up Rhonda. That's funny. Rhonda sent me her call log when it said that Donald Trump called her. Oh my God. Shelby Shell's freaking huge. He is like, somebody sent me. Oh my gosh. I'm trying to pull this up though. I don't know how I can do this. I'll have to look. God, he is freaking buff. I don't know if you guys have seen him, but I can't show you the picture because hold on, I'll try to, but you can't really see. I'm trying to pull it up. Look at that. Okay, hold on. That must have been what she was wanting to show me. Go to Rhonda. I can't freaking figure out iPhones. I hate them. Uh-oh, I didn't want to do that.
There you go. Rhonda, I sent that. Well, I'm like, I've never been into guys that are like that. But, like, holy crap. So I'm not saying I'm in, like, thinking, like, attracted to that or anything at all. Let's not get it twisted. I'm just saying, like, holy crap, he looks like I don't know. He looks like a roid, like somebody on steroids, but I know that's not happening. Well, I guess and maybe he could be getting it in prison. That's possible, I guess. And he's mean as hell. That's what I hear. I hear he's crazy as can be. That, well, all the people that he ran, which makes sense. Anybody who's buddies with Ernie Shell is going to be a little bit crazy. Like the ones that are real close to him for years and years and years. Like, you already know something's got to be up. Because birds of a feather, right? But not the ones that are friends like for a short time and then find out, type person he is. That's different. We all have to find out for ourselves the type of people someone is instead of listening off others. You could see it, yeah. Did you see it, Luminous? Oh, really? You plan out every meal, Heather? Yeah, I never liked big. I don't know. I don't think that's attractive. Like a little bit, like toned is good, but not like a Hulk. That reminds me of like Hulk, like not the Hulk Hogan either. The Hulk, like the green one. You know what I'm talking about? Hey, Sue. Let me see if I can find it on Facebook myself because I can't pull it up from her. It's hard to explain. Hold on. Well, he has a Facebook, so okay. It's just he has a Facebook that looks like he's keeping up from jail or somebody's keeping up for him. What the heck? He has a swastika on his freaking bicep. On his shoulder. Outlaw. Yeah, an outlaw that likes it up the booty hole. Let's tell it how it really is. That's okay if that's how, I mean, that's fine, but that's just the truth. Fine, but that's hold on. But this was it looks like over a year ago. This is probably back when the stand came around, like first, and year and a half ago. over a year and a half ago. When they first had these, when they were contacting Shelby Shell about what his side is of the murder and everything. He's pushing his arms out with his hands, but still. His arms are bigger than his head. Yeah, it looks like Popeye body or something. Oh, yeah, I did hear that. That it was Jimbo's gun that killed the judge. But the claim was, though, that it was a stolen gun. It was stolen off, supposedly, right? At least that's what he testified to. I watched the whole trial. It's really interesting. You guys should watch it. The Stand has it all posted pretty much. Which is, at least he's being completely, what's the word, open. Even though there's not, some not so good things in that trial, even about Jimbo, really, or accusations. But have you guys seen it? I could find it and share a link if you guys want to check it out, because all you have to do is, okay, Shelby Shell court case. Yeah, right here. There's Jimbo.
When did you think when they told you were charged with murder? Oh, that's true, yeah. Then I took out my wife first. They told me, I said it'll be okay. I'll be in court because I will, because, I didn't do it, They got no evidence. I ain't done nothing. Then, my brother, he's from Whitby County, and that's where the gun's from, They got shit up and tried to set back to him somehow. But,
see, Ernie came up. I can't understand what he's saying here. But
he said, well, Ernie just called and said, you was going to kill us all. I said, well, I was just up there yesterday, And I tried to give him
Do you have sex with other men?
No.
Wait, guys.
Claim to be bi- kissed him.
Okay, guys, you guys got to hear this
Did you
one.
have a romantic relationship with Jimbo Collins?
You guys
No.
got to watch
You've
this.
never kissed him.
May I say something?
No.
No,
If there's a question, you can respond to it.
Okay.
but there's a
didn't
question
let
you
me
can
finish
respond
it.
to.
You'll have a chance, I'm sure.
Okay, that's fine.
Now I have some maybe dumb questions, but you're Shelby's brother, so thought I'd ask you while you're here. Do you know where Shelby lived in 2013, thereabouts that February?
In Berea,
Okay. Do you know who he lived with?
he lived with his wife,
Do you know her name?
Laura.
Do you know
I have no idea. I can't remember.
wife? Shelby. Did you have a romantic relationship with Ronnie King?
With who?
With Ronnie King.
I never met Ronnie King.
You never met Ronnie King.
Never met Ronnie King.
Did you have a romantic relationship with Jimbo Collins?
No.
You've never kissed him?
No.
Do you have sex with other men?
No.
So you don't claim to be bisexual or gay?
No.
And you don't have a profile on Life Out?
No.
Did you date Laura before Shelby married her?
Yes.
Have you dated Pam Ray Stidham?
No.
Have you dated Lucinda, Cindy, Lay?
Yes.
Have you dated Amanda Brown, Amanda Gaylor?
Dated or my wife, ex-wife.
Either one works.
Yes, thank
You went to Marvin Lipford with your story about Shelby first, correct?
you. Yes.
So yeah, I'm telling you, there. Here, I'll share the link. You guys could check it out on your own leisure. But there, this is a link to just one of the videos. And you'll find the rest there on the stand as well. Yeah, we watched it with Rap. He did it with commentary. I don't know if Rap's channel's still up. I don't even know what that kid's doing these days. I say kid, but he's to me, I don't know. He's young. He's in his 30s, but so yeah, this is it shows 2019, so this is only 5 years ago. You know, and then earlier on when the whole, like when Summer Wells first went missing, this was only, it was very recent. But I think we know by now that he's totally lying about being bisexual, but whatever. I mean, there's way, way too many stories of things like that happening with him. That's why I don't really care for him, because he's a fake, I don't like people who aren't genuinely who they are, good or bad. Or even if it's like people may look down on you about it, so who cares? Hey, 4 flying doves. And that's why everyone is afraid of Shelby Lee. Oh yeah, they could tell that they look alike. But I don't know. I hear Shelby. I heard it was easy to pin things on Shelby because he had a bad reputation. I don't know. It was the defense was their defense was that it wasn't Shelby Shell. It was Ernie is what they were trying to claim, that it was Ernie that did it. He straight up said here he's never met never met Ronnie King. So if anybody found proof of that, then that'd be perjury. Not a tiny guy. Oh, is Shelby Shell's like, he's taller? He's a giant monster of a man? Oh, really? I mean, he looks very, like big, muscular, but is he tall too? Is it Chris's message? Hey, Chris. Good to see you. Did you guys see what I posted here? Let me go to my community post real quick. Hold on. I want to show you guys what I posted on my community wall and why I thought it was interesting. It's something that happened here in Indiana. Because people think I'm crazy when I mention the possibility of this going on over there at 110. Children being birthed at home so they wouldn't be documented. Sounds like something that I've said before that could have been going on at 110 Ben Hill. And it says alleged confession to murdering undocumented children leads to bone fragments found in Indiana. So many people are like, what's undocumented children? These are home births. That's the whole reason why a lot of these people are doing it from home is so that there's no documentation that they freaking exist. Think about it. Very possible that Candace was doing something like that. It sounds totally up their alley, allegedly. So, this was just today or yesterday. Alleged confession to murdering undocumented children leads to bone fragments found in Indiana. Six foot tall is way taller than Ernie Shell. Ernie Shell's only like 5'7" or 8. 6 foot is well above average for men. Oh yeah, I know he's bisexual. Says the bone fragments were found after deputies received a report that somebody allegedly confessed to killing 2 children, then burning the bodies. Let's see what I haven't watched this.
A bone specialist here in Indianapolis is trying to figure out if bones found in a northern Indiana yard were from a baby or an animal. This is all part of an investigation in Wheatfield. That's where the Jasper County...
See? They have to test a bone to see if they were human or animal. Same situation like when we found those bones out there on Ben Hill Road.
Sheriff's Office was looking into a report about a person who had allegedly confessed to killing 2 of their children and burning their bodies in a backyard fire pit. The sheriff tells 13 News that those children are what the state considers undocumented. This means there is no record of the children through state or federal records. Those records typically are recorded at the hospital when people are born. Earlier this week, Jasper County Sheriff's deputies and several other departments searched the property with cadaver dogs. Those dogs led police to 3 different areas with uncovered partial bone fragments. Investigators say the suspect denied the accusations against them twice. However, the Indiana Department of Child Services took an undocumented child who was in their care into protective custody after discovering new evidence on the suspect's cell phone.
Wow. So there was an undocumented child that was there in the residence that was still alive that they took into CPS. This is in Wheatfield, Indiana. On Wednesday, October 2nd, the Jasper County Sheriff's, and that's up where my grandfather's from, Jasper County, confirmed the children were undocumented home birth type situation. That means the children were never documented with local government with a birth certificate, social security number, etc. That's why I want to know so bad about if there's records of births for Summer and her brothers. I know there is for one of them, or I think it's I think it's been found for one of them proof, but anyways, that's stuff that's not really public record unless you can find like a announcement in a newspaper. It says authorities in Jasper County are investigating discovery of bone fragments found at a home and alleged confession to killing of 2 children by their parent. The Jasper County Sheriff's Office received a report on September 20th, 2024 about a person who has allegedly confessed to others about killing 2 of their undocumented children, then burning their bodies in a fire pit in the backyard of the home in Wheatfield, Indiana. In a statement posted to Facebook, the Jasper County Sheriff's Office said their investigation led them to the suspect or suspects at a hotel in Newton County where the interviews were conducted. While the suspects denied involvement in the case, detectives seized their cell phones, uncovering additional information. Oh, really? Somebody was telling so I'm hearing that Ernie has the same racial tattoos, and so does Jimbo. That's what I'm being told. I guess we'd have to. Anyways, it says, confronted with the new information from the cell phones, deputies say the suspects are suspects, again, deny knowing anything about the incident. Deputies say after this interview, an undocumented child who was in the care of the suspects was taken into protective custody by the Indiana Department of Child Services. So, says on Monday, September 30th, detectives were joined by officers with the Indiana State Police, Wheatfield Police, and Indiana Department of Homeland Security. Oh, Homeland Security? Isn't that who Ernie claims to? We need to check also his case to see if anything's changed with his case, because he went to court today, supposedly. And the Jasper County Coroner's Office for a search of the property. Cadaver dogs alerted to 3 separate locations on the property where a preliminary search uncovered partial bone fragments. The fragments were taken to a specialist in Indianapolis for analysis. It has not yet been determined if the bone fragments belong to an infant or an animal. Additional searches of the property are pending the results of the analysis. So let's look. Let me see. Jasper County. Let's see what we can find real quick. We can probably figure out who it is. Since they don't want to tell us. If they have a search thing, court information, offender watch. Court information, that might be. Let's see. They might not have it on here. Let me see. That's not Indiana, I don't believe. 601. That can't be Indiana. I don't believe. Let me see if the bottom it. Yeah, Mississippi or Missouri or something. Yeah, it's hard. No, that's not a legitimate site. A lot of these are not legitimate. Most aren't. I could try to see. I don't know, though, a name. I need to just see a list of who they are and their charges. Yeah. I wish it would let me pull up everybody. Like if I do it like this, pull up. I don't think there's a way to pull up everybody, and I don't know names, so never mind. Anyways, no biggie. I'm sitting out on the porch chilling, says Fred. Luminous, my mom had a birth registration, that's all. And if you don't file for one, she went all the way through school like that. Not until after graduation, employed by government, did she have. Is there any ties to Georgia? Do you know about your evil sister, Fred, having any ties to Georgia? By chance? Somebody's wanting to know. The boys were in school. I would think they would have to show proof. You would think so. That's true. But maybe they didn't have that for summer. Did they have? Well, they would have had to if she was in CPS. They would have had to, or Is it illegal to be undocumented? Like to do a home birth and not to be documented? Is that illegal? I don't know if they have ties to Georgia or not. I've not really talked to them in years. And he's speaking about the evil sister and her children. The child's remains that was found underneath an abandoned home in Georgia still have not been identified, but has blues, clues, pajamas on. How do you know, Rhonda? How do you know? What do you mean? Why is that even a question? Are you freaking serious right now? Bye. What do you mean? Why is that even a question? There's been so many freaking rumors of Candace having children and giving them away. There's been a lot of talks of that. So what do you mean? How do you know that, Rhonda? How do you know that and nobody else here does? You see no signs of him being bisexual? Where are these people coming from? Yeah, in school though. Yeah, because Summer wasn't in school yet. So that's the only reason why I just wonder about that. And she wasn't getting like proper care, medical care. says Summer Bly. Well, since you can say that you've seen it, Rhonda, but we haven't, you know? And plus, also, I'm not saying Summer's not undocumented. I'm saying she has other kids that are undocumented. That's what I'm more questioning is other kids, not Summer. It doesn't even really matter. I mean, I would like to know just because I would like to see proof of that, because that would prove like she wasn't trying something nefarious by not documenting that birth. But I'm more interested in other children she's had. Who's Lisa? I don't know who Lisa is. I don't know. What? I'm live. What's up? Oh. Did you do your classes?
Yes.
Okay.
I didn't have one.
So yeah, I'm not really. If Summer was registered, then I would think she would have. So I'm more interested in other children she possibly could have had. Oh, Lisa K. Roots. Oh, Lisa. Okay. Susan, she has admitted to giving up children for adoption and stuff in private calls that have been put out. So it's not coming out of nowhere. Like she's out. It's common knowledge that she's admitted to giving up children. And the reason why it comes up is because it's rumored from other people that about children. It's not like you're acting like I just came up with that out of nowhere. And now we know the one, though, supposedly was given up at the hospital, so that would have to be documented. But think about it. If you're going to do something nefarious, or if you have evil intentions, you're going to have a home birth that's not documented, that nobody knows about. That not very many people know about anyways. Except those like real close to you, or those that's been around. Oh, the one that one was, it was either give her up or you could go to jail type situation, right? Because of the drugs. I would think that the boys would have had to been documented to go to school, so I would think. Ern is barely 5 feet tall. He hasn't killed nobody. Somebody came in and tried to correct me that he's 5'8" instead of, or 5 foot, what'd they say, 5'9" instead of, I'm like, I don't know who this Rhonda person is, but they're defending Ernie and Candace for some reason. And obviously they're close to her because they're talking about seeing this and seeing that. Only heard her speak of her two oldest, her daughter and son. So it was listed as Bly. That is interesting to know, though. I do appreciate that information. I think she was doing that. Can was doing that, and David Dawson. He is related to people that live here, and they didn't have no birth certificates because the woman had all children at home. So Summer Bly is listed as. I wonder why she wanted to put Dawn on the birth certificate. But is it list the father? I guess not. Is it listed at Don Wells as a father on there? From what you saw, Rhonda? Yeah. I mean, see, the thing is, I wish I could, anybody can come in here and say, oh, I saw this, I saw that. You know what I mean? It's nothing personal or anything. It's just, we have to see it ourselves, But it's even not that's not even a big deal. It is a big deal because it makes me wonder her intentions if the child's not documented. But I'm more, like I said, I'm more just curious if she had other children undocumented. And it's not always like nefarious reasons. People have home births all the time, But usually you apply for a social security number and stuff through, probably the same process, similar process. I don't know how the process would be if you were a home birth, how you get a social security number and all that. I would think maybe the midwife or something might be able to help in that area and knows. I don't know. And a lot of children didn't know how to talk or even know how old they were. And they were like 6 children. One was like in her 30s and she thought she was only like 12. Wow. Mm-hmm. 2 kids were taken from in Wisconsin. Her ex was charged with domestic battery. Yeah, and she was charged too, but it was dropped, right? Or she was charged with something with the kids, but it was dropped. One was taken, and she gave up her rights. It sounded like one of those things: give up your rights, or you're going to be charged. Adopted out 3 boys. Taken in Tennessee, and Summer is missing. Yep, and so is Rose Bly. And David Dodson, he was kin to them. He was their cousin. All of them are his cousins, and they were using the bathroom outside. They didn't even know what a bathroom was. What? See? That's crazy. Wow. How does that go on for that long to where a woman would be 30 years old? That's crazy, but things like that happen, Wow. Oh, yeah, there probably is a lot. Here, let me set my subscribers only. That's probably why. Probably go here in a few anyways. I just wanted to let's see. Yeah, because they're a bunch of them are focused on yeah, there's a bunch of trolls in here right now. I can tell you that. Or was, anyways. So I can tell by the likes to dislikes. Like my like to dislikes is always like 90%, around 90 to 95%. Like 90 to 95% likes to 5 to 10% dislikes. This time it's 87% likes to 13% dislikes. So when it's high like that, you know that there's a bunch of them that's come in at the same time. Like, and yeah, probably because I was on panel. If you guys didn't hear, I was on Matthew Silly AF's panel last night. So if you want to check it out, head over there later and listen. I was up there for like an hour or something. It was a little bit of drama stuff, so that's probably why there's probably a few stragglers in here today. A little bit bent out of shape. Got their panties in a bunch. And her ex-husband was sentenced and charged with both domestic battery on those children in Wisconsin. Yeah, victims were children. Who is awful? Who's awful, Michelle? Love your channel, but he is awful. Who's that? Oh, Matthew. Well, yeah, I was talking about that earlier, Rhonda, on my during this live. That it was one of his, who he called, like one of his like virtual moms. I guess she went by Jenny Jen or something. She passed away. So I was telling you about the other day that both of the black child's mom and daddy was charged with domestic battery for being him. Yeah. Right? Life is too short. I just don't have time for that. I couldn't even keep track of like, I don't follow that stuff. You know, I went on there and talked to him for a little bit, but I just don't, you know, I try to focus on a little bit more positive things. Sometimes I slip up, you know, but I get pushed to these, I feel at least pushed to a point at times, and it's not an excuse, but sometimes I probably get involved in the drama more than I should, or respond to it when I shouldn't because it's ridiculous, like, and stupid. It's not productive, and it's the same thing over and over and over. It's so lame and boring. People need a life. Like, holy crap. Thank you, Jesus, that's not my life. Like, nonstop, 24/7, every day. And these people are like in their 50s and 60s, older than I am. And their lives, and that's what they do. Oh, I know. I know all about that situation up north in Wisconsin with her first two kids. I'm not a troll. Love your channel. I was watching this my first time getting courage to speak. Wishing everyone. Oh, well, thank you, Mama Bear. I think actually Matthew is actually, you know what? I used to think he was, I just thought he was horrible for a while. But I think that he seems like an all right type person, but I don't know him that well. I mean, to me, he plays around a lot and he jokes around a lot, and I don't know. Got put in jail and the children didn't even know what a bathroom was, living in a bus in Limestone, Tennessee. Wow. What should I cook for dinner tonight, guys? Something cheap. Aww. Thank you so much, Quinny. That's so sweet. I just got an email. You may not see it in the chat. You don't see it in the chat, but it's an email. Thank you for that email. Sweet. Hold on. The heck? I get sent some weird shit sometimes. What am I making for dinner tonight? Wink sausage slice. I could get sauce. Yeah, what can I make for? I could probably make a meal for $10. I could get sausage, rice, sausage and rice, I guess. Now my stomach's growling. As long as you get some, Patricia. $20 minutes or 25 minutes from Johnson City and 30 minutes from Hawkins County. Wow. Yeah, it seems to be a lot of people connected to that area, to Hawkins County, Johnson City, East Tennessee area that are into some weird or into some not good things with children. I mean, that's everywhere. It's just we are very focused on Tennessee, so it's probably why we see it so much. I mean, when you're searching things on your phone all the time about Tennessee, that's what you're going to see. Your phone sends you what you search all the time, sends you notifications of things that it thinks you'll be interested in. Sausage, taters, onions on a sheet pan, so good. Yum. Oh, yes, Quinny. Did you hear me say thank you for the email? That was really, really nice. Wait. I might do that. I might take your guys' suggestion about, oh shit, I just got the notification. We have to also pay. Fred, we had to pay your fines within the next few days. I just got my alert. I know you do. It's been something that I've been working on for a long time. Yeah, you guys are making my stomach growl. Egg and baked beans on toast. That's a thing? You want sausage and rice tonight?
Yeah, not sausage. No.
Like the sausage, long sausage, like the summer sausage type. Hold on, she needs to be on camera. 1 second.
Me?
Yeah, you just say you want to come over here
No, I
once.
said I couldn't.
Okay, well, you need to come over here if you hold
Well, I don't
on.
have. I need just.
All right. Yeah, smoked sausage. Smoked sausage. I could probably get that for like $5, right? I could check the DG app. Pierogies with what's pierogies? Frozen pierogies with some veggies and sausage is a favorite go-to for an inexpensive dinner. Chicken curry. That sounds. When you don't want to cook, it's grilled cheese day. Grilled cheese and tomato soup does sound good, but I don't know if she'd eat tomato soup, but she'd eat the grilled cheese. She'd do okay. She's one of. She's pretty good. She's not that picky, really, so I can't complain. Pierogies are good. Brown them up in a pan. They come frozen, filled with cheese. Let me look up what these are. What these pierogies are. Never heard of them. Yeah, those do look good. You said with some veggies and sausage. That looks good. I've never had them before. I would have to probably travel to Walmart to get those, I'm guessing. But those look good. I think that I would. £5 ingredients: 5 pounds baking potatoes, 1 pound bacon, 1 cup shredded cheese, salt and pepper to taste. The dough, 2 all-purpose flour. Dang, I can make it. Ew, sour cream though. I don't want sour cream in it. Sauerkraut filling. I could make it different. Yeah, it looks good. Fish with veggies. I'm not a fish person. Chicken and dumplings. Grilled cheese and soup. Oh, yeah, sausage and cabbage. I've never cooked cabbage, but I'm sure I can figure it out. Isn't that something that kind of takes several hours? Like a couple hours or something? I kind of like the idea of the sausage and like sausage and rice or something like that. Sausage, rice, onions. I could probably get summer smoked sausage for like $5 and then a couple boxes of rice. Maybe even some vegetables for about $10. You know, Fred will get into the cooking and stuff after he gets more used to being here. You know, you have to get in a routine. It's different for him. He makes the biscuits and cornbread. I wish he would cook though sometimes, because when I'm cooking, he's like, I'm one of those. Is anybody in here one of those that hate when people are in the kitchen? Like, it's kind of like being micromanaged in a way. I hate that. It's also like when I'm driving, when people are saying, like our like backseat drivers or passenger side drivers. Like, I don't know. I don't really like people in the kitchen when I'm cooking, because they always have something to say, you know what I mean? About the way you're doing something, and it's just like, Frito pies, corn Fritos, a can of chili, and some, oh, yum. That sounds good. Hey, Yorkshire. Can't go wrong with sausage and rice. Yum. Potato soup and cornbread. I've made some from scratch. We could be porch and dinner cooking buddies, says Nanya. I know, right? I wish I had Jam near me. She's always cooking. Like, you're used to it. Well, the kids, though, I get on Caitlin, too, about being in the kitchen when I'm cooking, because but I feel like if, I'm weird about that. Pasta. We had spaghetti last night, so smoked sausages and fry your cabbage in the, oh, yum. Maybe they have like some cabbage they have like a fruit and veggie section now at the Dollar General here. Maybe they have some cabbage. I love cabbage. Your hubby always says, did you use onions in it? When he says no, he says, why? I say, put it in your own bowl and cook yourself. Yeah, I say to Fred, I'm like, do you want to cook? Like, but I love onions, so that you won't hear a complaint about onions here. Aw, that's sweet, Nunya. That is so nice. Thank you. Yeah, I think I've been sharing more of, other things going on in my day, like cooking and going to the store and stuff and laundry, like normal stuff all of us have to do. Because I think sometimes people think like, oh, that stuff doesn't go on here, no, we have to clean and cook too. And go to the grocer. So, yeah. Now you guys see like how, now as far as the cooking, I am cooking a lot more than I really did before. I always would just cook like something easy. I don't know. It's all easy to me, really. Most of it's easy. Weenies and kraut. I don't know if I'll like sauerkraut or not. I think I will. I mean, I know I've had it before, but it's just cabbage, right? Uh-oh. I hear Caitlin getting into it with one of her buddies. I bake my cabbage in the oven with bacon and onions. Yum. That sounds... Do you put it in like a big like pot? I'm just trying to think how you do it in the oven. Probably the same way you do it on top of the stove, huh? Really? Where's Summer? That's true. Onions don't go in everything. No, I get it, Patricia. I get it. Like when you're it's just butterfly cabbage. Yeah. Well, it's good to know I'm not the only one that's weird like that. My mom was like that, and I always thought, I'm like, God, such a Bia. And now here I am. Yeah, the kitchen. Onion and garlic and everything, yes. Cake pan. I haven't had cabbage for years. Jim used to cook that all the time. He loved it. Weenies, sauerkraut with biscuits. Steamed over mashed potatoes. Mexican spaghetti. I don't know if I'd like that. That sounds kind of like chili type. Is my card in here still? Yeah, it is. Let's see, how much? I'm even thinking about walking with you guys now to out of 5 girls, there's the only one that liked to help in the kitchen. Chicken tetrazzini. Mexican spaghetti. What's that like? Is that like chili type, spicy type spaghetti? Speaking of summer food, and I never was into greens and stuff like that. Spinach, really, or I don't know, collard greens. That's crazy. 25 people. I used to cook like when I was in a inpatient type rehab. I used to cook for everybody. I was the person designated to cook for the whole house. Macaroni, cheese, and tuna. I'm not big on tuna, but come on. What are you doing, child? Don't you know you're not supposed to look on the face? Look at this sweet baby. What? Oh, am I not petting you right? Oh, okay. You wanna play? He's here. Let's check out your teeth. Oh, I think he lost one of. Oh, whoa. Let me see. His baby teeth. Nope. Not yet. See you, Robin. Boil some potatoes, then slice them and lay them in a oven-proof dish. Put sliced onion and garlic layered with them. Pour over with either soup, beef bouillon, and cook till potatoes are done. Boil some potatoes and slice them and lay them on Yeah, that sounds similar, kind of like what we do with rice. She's always taking soup and pouring it over rice, but yeah, that's been so hot by me. I've been grilling everything lately. I'm thinking of grilling up some chicken tonight for chicken tacos. Chicken tacos. See, I don't know, chicken. I'm kind of tired of chicken. So he's chicken. Chicken's cheap, you know? It's cheap. At least the eggs, though. I mean, gosh. Eggs have been expensive lately. Chicken and dumplings. Ugh. I've never made that. Anyways, I'm probably going to go, guys. I might come back live when I go to the store because I absolutely have to go to the store because we don't have anything, really, except baking ingredients like gum. Why is chicken so damn cheap but eggs so high? Yep. All right, guys. I'll talk to you all later. Have a good rest of your day, and I'll see you in a little bit.